Good evening all, it is the start of another year of ITSL 23-24. I even got that right in the instructions for the Twitch video, which is great. We're playing Annie Palmer, who is better than me, and we're playing a 1 hour game. I do not want to withdraw, I want to accept, thank you. And let's get going. I am USSR, and we will see how it goes. First we'll say hello. Alright, we could start with captured Nazi, Arab-Israeli war, or socialist governments. The fact that we don't have a clean 4-op card for the coup makes me think socialist governments is less good. So let's go 4-4-1 in Austria. I mean, US-Japan makes Korean War worse and gives up a battleground and yada yada yada. And Marshall Plan, basically, we want to go socialist governments, coup, Marshall Plan, flip Italy. Otherwise, we lose Italy and get dominated. So I think neither of the 4-op cards are really worth trifling with. The advantage of socialist governments is we can take one out of the UK and special relationship becomes a clean card. But alternatively, what we can do is use Arab-Israeli war, and if we get lucky and coup Iran with socialist governments, we set up a fairly tricky situation for them in the short term if we can clean them out of the Middle East. But then if they headline Middle East scoring, we lose our tempo on that as well. So, yeah, the cards we've got are not the greatest. Like, NORAD's pretty spaceable here. So in the great scheme of things, I mean, we've got decol. I'm not gonna be grumpy because we got decol, which is splendid. And then the last choice is capture Nazi. But we can event that any time in the turn. Arab-Israeli war is a nice clean 50-50 that could cause some trouble. So they're going old school, which is good. I'm old too. 4-4-2. Yep. So we'll go Arab-Israeli war and see if we get defected or purged. Europe scoring. Right. Big hit here. Pow. Boo. All right. Well, that's all that then. So we still do the coup on Iran. And that fails as well. Happy days. So we are now in a bit of a sticky spot. We can race DEFCON down and then use decol. But that's pretty bad. I might do my usual knee-jerk thing of just using US-Japan to take South Korea. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's all good. Before we do anything else, we will event capture Nazi and get off to space. We know they don't have Middle East scoring because that's a much better headline than Europe. So we have a bit of time to work with that. But we're in a tough spot here. Oh well. Nothing like starting the season well, eh? Blockade de Gaulle. Okay. I mean, sure. We'll space NORAD next. We're not using it. Man. So by the end of the term, we need to have some sort of presence in the Middle East before that rolls around. And we're running out of clean ops to deal with. Well, that's a start. Presumably they'll coup there. Yes. Okay, well that's good news. So now we will event decol. Oh no, DEFCON 3. We will not event decol. Let's use special relationship. Well, actually, we could use decol and go Thailand, South Africa, Algeria, and Burma to access India. That's all right. They can't take Thailand and France. Five-year plan's gone. So CIA is annoying in our hand if we use the China card, but not insurmountable. Okay, well, we are going to be incredibly boring and use Marshall Plan to take France. Europe's already scored, but we'll still take it. But yeah, pretty gross start, all things considered. Mm-hmm. Where'd that go? Yeah, overprotect and allow, fine. We'll finish by spacing special relationship and hope they don't have Tappy Truman. 2 into Pakistan. All break Egypt. All good. So yeah, just hoping for a big coup on Egypt. And they don't get it. Well, that's fine then. So Middle East scoring can now be played by us safely. I think we want to keep Purge for the clean ops. So yeah, we'll drop Middle East scoring for 0. They're going big. I mean, that's nice. So I think we want to coup Panama. Because everyone else on the board looks a bit gross. Games Vietnam revolts. Korean War remaining abdication. And defectors. That's about right. 13 and 5. Yeah. So they've got containment. Asia scoring is the only unseen region, and they can easily dominate here. We have to hope they don't have Indo-Pakistani war and use the China card to go 3 India, 1 Burma. Then use US Japan to take South Korea. And hope they don't have Formosan resolution. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's hope they don't have Indo-Pakistani war, and if they do, they don't roll a 5 or a 6. I mean, we can go about... Oh, there we go. This is big. Ah, well, there goes your ball game. We will jam up South Korea, but we're going to be dominated here. I mean, we had to go for it. It was the only way to try and stay ahead, and it sank like a stone. Well, yep, okay. This was very much doomed from the opening coup, but we will continue, as we have little option. Oh boy. Right, we'll go to Libya, we'll finish taking Panama, overprotect France. But a lot of this is going through the motions. We'll hold US, Japan, and defectors. At least we know we won't get defected all game. But it's going to take a series of miraculous headlines to make a difference there. Rather than take Libya, because we know we'll get a decent coup, unless they use CIA specifically, we'll go to Iraq, remaining abdication 1 France to finish the turn. And steal ourselves to Asia scoring again very soon, I'm sure. Oh well, I mean, my basic aim is to go better than 5-15, which is what happened last year. My schedule suggests 10 and 10 should be achievable, but since I only won 5 games last year, let's not assume anything. Going big jam. Okay, well, we'll give up Japan because what have we got to lose? We'll drop another 2 in France for good measure. Actually, we might use Vietnam to go Syria and France because they could tap Egypt to make us presenceless. Although, how many 4-up cards are left? I mean, quite a few because of the... So, NATO, Duck and Cover, EEU are all playable. They're not going to use D-Style or Suez. 17-8. Yep. Cool. So yeah, they can use Duck and Cover to double tap it, NATO to double tap it, East European West double tap it. So we will definitely pop another one in. Well, Truman's gone, so now we don't have to worry. In which case we will pop another 2 into Libya. Don't need to worry about Truman. Don't need to worry about double overprotecting. Now, if we get dealt CIA and they get 5-year plan in the reshuffle, we're dead. And honestly, a swift mercy killing might not be a bad idea here, rather than have you all mess around. Oh well, that's them giving up on France. We'll take one out of Israel. Not that they have to worry particularly. So we got Duck and Cover. We will not die to DEFCON suicide. But let's work out exactly what they have. Oh, Fidel. They've got D-Style, which is a shame. They got CIA, which is great. They've got Independent Reds that they're probably not going to bother using. D-Style, CIA, Independent Reds, EEU. We know they have. I guess the Cambridge 5 is our headline. Defectives, Romania, NATO, Fidel, foremost Duck and Cover. Yeah, that's 8 cards. Yeah, we'll go Cambridge 5. If they don't headline Middle East scoring, we can put one in Syria. They may go CIA coup Panama just to stop us frigging with Africa, although Saharan states is a nice coup counter coup thing. Oh, Purge, just for good measure. Lovely. Thank you kindly. And they've got no scoring cards. Alright. Well, special relationship before NATO. Under Purge, a 1-op coup. Yeah, stuff it. Way, we got there! So we space Duck and Cover, Event Fidel, hold Formosa, although it doesn't really matter. Once Independent Reds go, we can event Romania, although it's an op in Turkey for them to recover. I mean, yeah, that will happen. We will overprotect Zaire to stop it flipping. Although they can line up a nice we realign. And they want to get mill ops, so they'll be doing their best to set that up. Yeah, that seems sensible. We'll space duck and cover. Hey! Space has been kind to us. But the rest of the board has been unkind and unwelcome and unwilling and other unwords. Okay, they want it. I mean, I guess they can Truman Doctrine it, and away they go. We'll event Fidel late in the turn. I guess now is as good a time as any to use NATO to flip Angola. Just for them to flip it back. If they don't flip it back right now, we get a chance to overprotect it, of course. Hey, big zooms. Oh dear. So if they don't flip it straight back, we'll put one in with Romanian abdication. There's still 5-year plan, NORAD, nuclear test ban, de Gaulle and socialist governments. And the China card, of course. I would be fine with them giving me back the China card. That would not be a problem. Okay. They're really giving up on France. Oh, hello. Cool. Okay. We will overprotect Angola and event Fidel to finish the term. And if we're lucky, we can get Junta, fill Mexico, coup Mexico, take Panama, and try and score a quick 10 VP in Central America. Because otherwise, we are not going to come back in this game. Like, it just ain't happening. One in South Africa. Yeah, fine. Okay, we event Fidel. They've got D-Style and one other card. And that other card is... Drumroll. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that because that's kind of annoying. Might just get the rear lines in on Cuba. Come on! 5 or 6. Oh! Way! Living the dream. It's not a very good dream, it's mostly a nightmare. No Hunter. But we could go Lone Gunman, coup Guatemala, coup Mexico. Although we also need to get rid of Africa scoring as well. OPEC's only worth 2 VP. Oh man. I think the problem is Lone Gunman's probably one of the few ways we can actually win. So, South America, if they have Hunter, they can score 2 VP in South America And then we can drop Africa for 0. Yeah, let's just... South America, coup Nigeria. Yeah, drop South America scoring. Coup Nigeria. Try and score Africa scoring for domination, which we probably won't do. And get Lone Gunman back in the deck and pray. Alliance and CRG. I'm fine playing Alliance for 1. I'm not fine playing CRG. Just drop Defcon. Yep. In which case we drop Africa before it's dominated. Do you have arms race? Next up is Alliance for Progress, 1 Panama, 1 Nigeria, 1 Haiti. Or maybe, got to watch out for Voice America. Although Voice America might have been headlined there. Though we get a coup. I don't know. I'm not good at reading people's hands. Not really any good at the game. Could go Alliance for Progress, 2 Panama, 1 Costa Rica. Then follow up with Formosa for domination in Central America. Maybe. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. We have a lot of places that could get Voice of America. Okay, looking for Southeast Asia scoring. Looking for Middle East scoring. Guess the first thing we do is fill up for OPEC as well. But we want to do it with Alliance for Progress because we're not stupid. Yeah. Sorting OPEC doesn't do a ton for us. So I might go 1 Syria, 1 Panama, 1 Libya with salt. Then use lone government coup Guatemala, maybe? Okay, someone's got Southeast Asia scoring. Do we start a coup war? Let's start a coup. Let's just threaten both. And see what happens. Show Diplo, and then they used U2 incident. I got 5 cards. They still hold D-style. I don't know. Maybe they'll call our bluff and just drop Southeast Asia scoring for 6. Nope. They're really good at seeing through us. Ah, well, end result wasn't so bad. Let's use lone government coup. No, actually, let's use Formosa. I mean, the thing's already balked. We can only hope they've got low-up cards. Okay, here comes a nice one. 1-1-1. Nope. Let's have a go. 456. Boo! So now we drop Central America scoring if they don't voice America ask for 2. Oh well. Can't even... 5-year plan's still in the deck, actually. Yeah, so C drops. Central America drops without domination. We drop 3 VP for OPEC, and that's the end of the turn. Yeah. Yeah, Portuguese Empire. Yep. Okay, they're off the launch pad. Well done them. But we'll score 3 VP for OPEC. That'll do. Oh, we're in a bad way. I mean, there's virtually no way back with Asia. ABM Treaty of Pakistan and somehow avoid Indo-Pakistani war. I mean, I guess there's still a Muslim revolution and we could in theory control the Middle East, but pigs can also fly. I mean, yeah, fine. I mean, I really, to some extent, I suppose actually if it drops in the headline phase, that's bad. So, ABM Treaty it is. If they don't play Asia scoring, we can coup Pakistan and repair Korea's. So, waiting to see what they do. So the dog is excited because someone has come to the door. Right, let's plug the rest of my hand in though. UNI and Sadat is nice, of course. Missile MV, you got arms race, enjoy. So we will coup Pakistan. Coup Pakistan? 1, 2, 3. It doesn't solve the Asia problem by a long chalk. We've got to start somewhere, right? Yeah, we could coup Iran. But no, let's go Pakistan. Pakistan is as good as any other. And then when they missile envy us, we can use it to repair South Korea, North Korea. Yeah, stuff it. Hooray! Oh, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So now we use missile envy and take those. Now they can just play into Taiwan, of course. But it could have gone a lot worse. Brush War is very much in the deck, mind. We got Nixon, Panama. Senat, UN, Kitchen Base. Wow, talk about a fistful of one-up cards. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? Colonial, Nixon, Panama. Nixon here. Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm receiving the message I'm being sent fairly loud and clear. So UN intervention, Sadat, but then we give up South America. Oh boy. But South America has scored. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, why not treat yourself? You probably still want a coup with it. I mean, if they coup Egypt and Sadat hits, then that's something, but they shouldn't be that stupid. Zaire or Panama seem as good as any other. Or Libya because of Sadat being in the deck. But man, oh man. So now we can't do an intervention. Oh yeah, great. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, well, we will put 2 into Taiwan. We'll do it with the Nixon because we don't want to give the China card back if they use it to jam one of the other ones. Oh man. This game is hurting. Yep, no surprises there. They'll just jam North Korea. Okay, and we're way behind. We'll use one small step to try and stay ahead, but we're not going to be there for very long. With a succession of one-up cards. Oy. Oh well, at least they didn't trap us. Ha ha ha! Joke's on you, you idiot. So we'll go kitchen debates 1 into Libya. And then we'll go Panama Canal returned 1 into Libya. If only they had known how close they'd come to glory. Take Libya. Oh, just split the difference. Okay, well, fine. 2 in South Africa. Or influence adjacent. Oh, we can do that and then have a fun realign. Oh, man. Oh, that's terrible. Can't do that. We'll have to use Panama Canal return and unbreak Panama. This is just complete garbage. And then we have to use an intervention Sadat. But they're going to dominate the Middle East. Oh my goodness. So bad. Oh boy. Yeah, you did that, didn't you? And I'm not tracking cards very well, but it doesn't really matter. I can't do it. I'm going to let them have back-to-back action rounds. What have I got to lose? Not a lot. They're going to dominate anyway. They just can't make me presenceless in Asia without a brush war on Pakistan. Okay. Yep, fine. Yeah, pass, 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 pass. Missing some cards. Oh yeah, Arab-Israeli war went, didn't it? That's that missing card. 3, 6, 9, 11, 22, 23 removed? And whatever they did on their last turn. Wasn't paying attention. Vietnam revolts. Okay. They are gone. So Allende. Arsenal's nice, which we might need to hold for really bad scoring cards. Hunter's good. I mean, we kind of need to keep DEFCON up to coup. Libya? Alright, let's plug my end and work out what the hell I'm doing with my life. Kog'Maw, Arsenal, NORAD. Kog'Maw cancels NORAD, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. This event is cancelled by Kog'Maw. Okay. Allende, NORAD, Hunter, Korean War Olympic Games, Truman, and Test Ban. What do they do with Vietnam revolts? Overprotect. Okay, fine. Alright, so we need coup in Libya to get, Hunter realigned Venezuela? Oh boy. 50-50. Welp! It's not quite enough to win the game. We are going to do realigns on Venezuela. Splendid. And then... no more... Well, we might as well realign Costa Rica. And now we're going to coup Libya. Whee! Then we're going to go NORAD. Maybe into Israel if they don't go there immediately. But we're also going to put one in Brazil for Voice of America. So we need to hold Arsenal, hope we get dealt. Asia scoring next turn, so we can pitch it with Arsenal. Ah! So it goes. So we instead do that. Oh no, we don't do that. We'll leave Israel for the moment. And we take Poland before we use Truman. Hey. There's only flower power, and then there's Muslim Revolution. So if they play Israel into Muslim Revolution, they lose Saudi and Iran. So flower power is the only way they can cleanly take Israel right now. Camp David's still in the deck though. Yeah. So they're going to party in Israel. Oh no, they're going to go that way, are they? Okay. We'll compete for Israel. And if they drop Middle East scoring, they drop Middle East scoring. I can't do a lot about that. I don't have that many cards. So Korean War and Truman. Oh boy. Okay. We've got Allende to tap it later, so let's keep pressing Israel for the time being. It is an unscored region. I'm going to pretend like I still have a chance this game. And we'll Quagmire them AR7 to cancel NORAD. So 5, Truman take Israel, 6 event IND, 7 event Quagmire is my plan. Yeah. Take Yugoslavia. I don't want it. Doesn't exist anymore anyway. I mean, yeah, now that all of the China cards have been played, we only win here by... Okay, fine. We'll event IND and event Quagmire. We're not going to let that change us. And now we resign ourselves in the Middle East as well. It's what it is. But if we could be dealt Asia scoring and pitch it to 5-year plan, our only route to victory is to fade war games and to leave them with lone gunmen. Which is a rather narrow scope of victory, but that's where I'm at. Hey. Well, that's better than poking the eye with a sharp stick. So we get Guatemala to dominate the Middle East, and then we get a free one there. And then we Quagmire them. Liberation Willy Brezhnev, or socialist governments are the 4 relatively exciting. Lib feet straight out, just like that. Come on, Asia scoring, come to me. Hooray! Oh boy. So, let's work out what they've got, because it includes 5-year plan, which is highly relevant. And Middle East scoring. We got Brush War. Camp David. So they got Puppet. Summit. No, we got Summit. Great. Lads and Cuban Missile Crisis. They got Brezhnev, Boo, and Sotgov. So I think that they have, if I've tracked my cards correctly, 5-year plan, Middle East scoring, puppet governments, Lads, Cuban Missile Crisis, Brezhnev, and Sotgov. So 5-year plan on Middle East scoring are the best of the bunch from that lot. And then in the reshuffle, I got dealt South African Unrest. So they know 8 of my cards. Hey. I mean, Brush War? Maybe? They want to hold Brezhnev, so we could ask not pretty much at any point. But let's Brush War in case they got Missile MV. I'm being completely dense. Ask not does not let me pitch Asia scoring. That is how completely spaced out I am. I meant I needed 5-year plan, which was in the deck, and they got. So Asia is going to score, and it's going to score a buttload. Well, Let's go Brush in case the headline Middle East scoring. Just jamming things up. What do we like? Should we go for control in Africa? Yeah. Woo! So CRG came back to them in the reshuffle. It's one of their 2 unknown cards. So now we know 7 of their cards. Let's just coup with Ask Not, because it's not going to be Lone Gunman most of the time. What the hey. If it is Lone Gunman, we've lost anyway, so. Yeah. Okay, so they pitched. Middle East scoring didn't matter to us. SocGov and lads. And that's it. Okay. No, not SocGov. Yeah, SocGov. So that's, yeah. I'm looking at the discards. Doi. So we don't want to play emit because we want to make sure. Right. Let's press on Brazil. Not that we have the ops to back it up. Oh boy. Ten VP, 16 Camp David, 17. Yeah, I mean we're pretty much toast here. Let's use Camp David to take Chile and see if they go into Peru. Okay. Well, I mean, at least the game ending will be the end of the pain. Uh-huh. Fine. I mean, I'm alright with that. That seems great. Europe scoring for a single VP. Hurrah. Shade to space makes perfect sense. And they're peaking. So we'll counter space emit. We do not want them to be peaking, given our desperation. Although we now can't space 2-up cards, which is its own sort of desperation. No surprises there. Oh, nice. Well, we don't have Africa scoring, so we'll coup Haiti and drop Asia scoring in AR7. They've got Cuban Brezhnev and one other card. So yeah, the only way I see us winning this game is somehow avoiding every single VP scoring card that's blue, getting Aldrich Ames, and leaving them with Lone Gunman, which is pretty far-fetched. Oh goody. So now we've got East European and Rest Day. Okay. So now we've got a realign on Cuba coming. Presumably with Brezhnev. So if we can get dealt War Games and Aldrich Ames and they have Lone Gunman, we may have something. But we probably don't. But never say never. Not in this game. Well, us getting CIA is not great. Upshot, we can terrorize them and get more or less the same outcome. So why don't we missile envy them for a lark? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, South African unrest is safer in inverted commas. But missile envy takes war games off them if they've got it. Yep, we'll have to gamble. Ah, fair dues. Yeah, let's just have a straight kill on Argentina and hope they don't have war games. Wah! Need to use Star Wars next. Okay, take Panama. So we definitely coup Haiti next. We'll space the Iron Lady if we get a chance, given the VP situation. Can't really give up another one. Sweet. Coup Haiti. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Jeezum. Well, we got a counter coup. So I guess it's got to be South Africa unrest or Nicaragua. Oh boy. Okay. We'll space the Iron Lady. Please be please. Oh no! So now we have to terrorize them and hope they don't get off to space. I feel like our goose was cooked just about every single way. Please miss. Nope, because that's not how it works. Okay, well, an illustrious start to ITSL. As always, high point definitely when I thought I could ask not a scoring card as USSR, which pretty much sets the bar where I need to be this year. So let's try and beat 515, shall we? And then maybe we'll push through to 10 and 10. But anyway, had a fun time. Thanks a lot. And I will see you again fairly soon for another one, because it's ITSL season. Thanks to the ITSL Hunter, as always, for organising, maintaining the website, and generally being the best, because they are. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.